Hey everyone, Shabby Gamer here, and welcome back to another random match here on WWE 2K16. This evening, I've got set for you Cactus Jack versus Triple H in a Hell in a Cell match. Now, this is the first time I've used both of these guys. It's going to be a new experience for me as well. It's the first time that I'm going to run a Hell in a Cell match on 2K16 as well. I'm really hoping that the guys will be a bit more interactive with the environment on this year's game. On 2K15, a lot of the Hell in a Cell matches, the AI versus AI, they just stayed in the ring the whole time. So like I say, I'm just hoping with this one, they try and explore a little bit more. I do remember this match. This was one of my favourite matches in history. This was one of my earliest memories in wrestling. Was this feud between Mankind and Triple H, and of course Mankind then turned to Cactus Jack. And it's so great to finally have the three faces of Foley on the game this year. It really annoyed me last year we didn't have them, because seems like quite a simple thing to have, of course, but they're obviously big parts of WWE history, so why they've not been in the game for a couple of years now, I don't know. And here we go with our Attitude Era Triple H. Great to have an Attitude Era Triple H in the game as well. It's going to mean that our Attitude Era is going to look a lot more realistic this year, because we're going to have a correct era Rock, a correct era Triple H, a correct era Undertaker, and a Stone Cold as well. So it's going to look a lot more authentic. We've got the correct arenas and everything like that. So I'm really looking forward to that. It's going to look great. Has he got a bit of pyro here as Triple H by the looks of it? So he makes his way up onto the turnbuckle, and you see the cell there hanging above them. And of course, this match, when it was in history, was for the WWF Championship, and it was also for Cactus Jack's career. It's a shame, because it's one of my earliest memories. One of my earliest memories in wrestling, and it was also the time that when my favourite wrestler retired. I was really annoyed about that, but there you go. Good entrance there by Triple H. I'm not sure if I'd prefer the actual the water spitting entrance, though. I quite missed that entrance. And here comes the cell. You see it coming down. Now time to see whether the game is a lot more interactive with its environment. Hopefully it is. And hopefully we're not just stuck in the situation where these two guys are going to wrestle within the ring and just completely... Oh, Cactus Jack straight outside. And grabs a chair. And Triple H taking that chair straight off. I think he actually caught Cactus in the face while taking that chair. And now Triple H has the chair, and straight away, this match is a lot better than 2K15's Hell in a Cell matches. They've already done a lot more than what 2K16 would do. 2K15 would do, sorry. Look at that, straight across the forehead with that chair, and Triple H really taking an early advantage in this match. Brings Cactus back up to his feet, but Cactus fighting back with that shoulder block. And now mounts Triple H, and there's the punches to the face, and really showing his brawling style. Triple H reversing the attempted DDT by Cactus Jack into a Russian leg sweep. Into the pin now by Triple H, but there's only a 1 count. It was always going to be too early to try and pick up the victory, really. And Triple H has got that chair again, but Cactus fights it away. And I think you catch your opponent in the head slightly when you do that. Cactus there with a shin breaker on Triple H. And again, I'd just like to see him use the environment a bit more. If they go for a little bit of a fight on the outside of the ring, even if they don't break through the cell on their own, it'd be nice to see them sort of just use the cell as a weapon. And that could be the case here as Cactus throws Triple H to the outside. Oh, but hip tosses him back in. See Cactus Jack there being a bit of a cage tease. Big knee to the face of Hunter. Rake to the eyes there by Cactus Jack, and Showing his brawling style, and there's that reverse DDT. In for the pin now. 1, 2. It's only a 2 count. Let's see if we can rewrite history if Cactus picks up the victory. Cactus now just launching Triple H into the corner. Hoists him up. What's he going for here? That chair still awkwardly placed. Oh, super sidewalk slam. Not seen that one before. And now Cactus has a hold of the chair. Straight across the chest of Triple H. But I think Triple H managed to avoid it and now just raking it across the face of Cactus Jack. There's the spine buster. I think Triple H was actually aiming for the chair. In for the pin he goes. 1, 2. It's only a 2 count. Cactus makes his way back up to his feet, as does Triple H. Cactus with that snapmare. Triple H fighting back for the punch to the stomach, and now back up to his feet. Went for the big right hand, but Cactus avoids it and hits a right hand of his own. And these two guys still just trading blows in the middle of the ring, but Cactus pulling Triple H in, and there's that backdrop. You see Cactus drops to one knee, has to rebuild a little bit of stamina before he can continue this match. He's obviously lost a bit of energy. Atomic drop. Kick to the back as well while the Triple H is grounded. Just wrenching back of that leg. That's going to be a very, very painful move for Triple H, that one. Twisting neckbreaker by Cactus Jack, and Cactus starting to put a few moves together now. Taking control of this match, but is it going to be enough? Rake to the eyes. Oh, Triple H has the arms hooked. Pedigree. I think he actually got him on the chair as well. Rolls him over. 1, 2. No, Cactus kicks out. Triple H just pedigrees Cactus Jack onto a chair. Cactus is busted open, yet he still continues on in this one. Triple H with the chair again. Cactus rolls away from the potential strike to the back and manages to even wrestle that chair away from Triple H. Cactus is launching Hunter over the top of his head. Now there he is, just raking at the eyes of Triple H. Cactus pulling Hunter in the middle of the ring, and there's a Russian leg sweep, and I think Hunter's head may have actually clipped that chair on its way down. Cactus bringing Triple H back up to his feet. Into that far corner. And I'm still not 100% sure if this is a lot better or not. It definitely is better, but it's just the addition of the chair that's made all the difference. That chair being involved in the match is just it just made it a bit more aggressive for me. Referee again, slow getting down. It's only for a 2 count. Like I say, I would like to see them wrestle outside the ring, inside the cage a bit more. I'm saying that there's still time to go. This match is not finished yet, and Cactus throwing Triple H into that corner. Spins him round. Went for the boot, but Hunter managed to catch it. A couple of right hands by Cactus just rocking Hunter, but Triple H is back in control, and there's a sidewalk slam in the middle of the ring. Now you see him lining Cactus Jack up here. And here he goes with a second pedigree, and surely that's enough to finish Cactus Jack off. 1, 2, and 3. No way. Cactus Jack was kicked out of a second pedigree in this Hell in a Cell match. And just slamming Triple H down. And what is Hunter going to have to do to keep Cactus down? DDT by Triple H. I'm not quite sure if he managed to get that. If he managed to get the chair again. Just dropping his knee onto the back of Cactus Jack as well. Rolls him over. You see Cactus is almost a dead weight there. But still, Cactus just continues to show resilience. I don't know how much resilience he can possibly have left though. Atomic drop by Cactus and a back elbow. Another back elbow as well. And a big one to finish it off. Triple H goes down. And could Cactus sneak a victory? That would be the amazing thing. No, Triple H there with that punch to the stomach, and Triple H rolling Cactus over with that snapmare now. Following up into that reverse chin lock. Obviously a good chance for Triple H to rebuild a little bit of energy. It doesn't last for very long though as Cactus manages to fight out, and there's a snapmare of his own. And now Cactus locking in that chin lock. It's never going to be a move that you're ever going to get a submission from, but obviously the longer that you can hold it, the more sort of energy you can rebuild while sort of sapping energy out of your opponent. Cactus bringing Triple H. He's in the corner still. A boot to the stomach, and now, oh, the Cactus is well known for this. There's that big knee. And Triple H busted open now as well. 1, 2, and that's it. The big knee to the face has obviously just knocked Triple H clear out. It busted him open. So he obviously got a hell of an impact with it. So a rake to the eyes by Triple H early on. And then that reverse DDT onto the knee. That was only for a 2 count though. And this is Cactus Jack assaulting Triple H with a chair, and then Triple H manages to fight the chair away from Cactus. And as he turns around straight into that big spine buster. Went in for the pin, but that was only for a 2 count. And straight as he got up, here you see right above the chair, he locks in that pedigree. Oh, maybe he didn't hit the chair. I thought he hit the chair there, but evidently he didn't, but it was enough to still bust Cactus open. And again, that was only for a 2 count. There was 2 pedigrees that Cactus Jack managed to kick out from. And this is what finished the match off. That big knee to the face, and Triple H must have been knocked clean out there. The referee goes down and counts for the 3 count. Of course, the damage had been done throughout the match. Energy sapped out of Triple H. And you know it's a good Hell in a Cell match when both guys leave bleeding. That's all I've got to say. I'm going to say I'm a little bit disappointed that they didn't go outside and sort of explore the cage a bit more and use the cage as a weapon. I was really hoping to see a bit of that, but it's not been too bad of a match. I think the introduction of the chair by Cactus Jack early on really made it a lot better than any of the Hell in a Cell matches we recorded on 2K15. Hopefully if we do a few more, we might end up with some better quality ones as well. So if you could have hit that like button, absolutely fantastic. And of course, subscribe if you're not already. I've been Shabby Gamer. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.